What's going on, everybody? It's Elijah. Go ahead, take a seat, have a seat. How you doing? How's your day? Here's some coffee. Take some popcorn. Let's talk about it and today about what my expectations and ideas for AOTR is today. Before you ask, I am currently broke. I have obtained a Fritz, and I am now using Fritz, and it is amazing. I love it. I know why people glaze Fritz and Helos now. I think I might get Helos next, but I'm gonna showcase my build on the next video, showcasing like my damage build for you guys and stuff. For you guys who are worried, yes, I'm fine. I am no longer sick anymore. I just have mucus draining into the back of my throat, so if I sound kind of congested and nasally, that's the reason why. As always, if you guys want to join a trading Discord, feel free to join up AOTR values. I talk a lot in there. I'm active. I'm partnered with this Discord. If you guys want to see the values, XT and them should be updating the actual values list for their website and Discord server soon. And if you guys want to help out and join my Discord server, we are like, I think 200 members away from 1,000 members being able to turn it into a discoverable community. If you guys want to VC with me, play, meet other friends, new people, earn custom roles, gain XP, leveling up, talking, and general chat, stuff like that, join up my Discord. I'll see you guys in my Discord server. So some of these topics today while we wait on update 4, because we did get a little bit of small news. I mean, it's not really technically news, just they technically posted in the Discord some things saying, hey, here's some announcements, which it pretty much was, I believe Evo, like I said, Mrs. Power. I don't know if that's Evo or not. Keep you guys updated as much as possible with the progress on how development side is going until ready, because I understand that this update is taking longer than expected. I'm still working on the Waves game mode, but we have Cole and Jose working on the raids at the moment. So it looks like mainly just Cole and Evo are the only ones we're waiting on right now. So I did post a thing in Sneaks as well saying won't ping for this one. 2 more memory storage slots. This will give you with Prestige 2 +1 at Prestige 3 and another +1 at Prestige 5 going up to the captain rank. So, you know, more slots for memories and stuff like that, more storable storage slots and stuff. So excited for that. I am actually kind of curious to see if that stuff becomes interesting more later on. But today's topic's pretty much going to be about ideas that I have for AOTR. I did talk about some of these on past videos, so some of them kind of scrapped up from like a past video, but I'm just going to go more in depth on them. Some of you guys might have your own ideas. If you guys have your own ideas and stuff like that, be sure to let me know down in the comments down below. It's interesting to see what you guys think as well. But I talked about this before. Coming in at my #1 spot would be PvP. I actually do kind of really want to see PvP in this game mode. I don't want to see it where it's currently with current builds now. I would like to see its own game mode, like say for instance where you either get a temporary role, kind of like how Freedom War does, or like say for instance they do a open world perspective of like a bigger map. This is actually topic number 2, open world bigger maps and stuff like that. If they were to like take for instance like in my opinion, the only game that actually held a candle back in the day when actual AOTR first came out was Attack on Titan Freedom War, which is a very fun game. Still to this day, if you're bored and you just want something to do, Freedom War is fun. You actually get objectives, you can fight players, there's other shifters like the Colossal and a lot of other things that you do, but there's a bigger map that you actually traverse around and you have to get to objectives and stuff like that. If AOTR were to make like kind of like say for instance a Deep Woken, not saying Deep Woken, don't stray off here, listen, here's some keys, jingle jingle, listen to me, talk to me, but a bigger map where say for instance you actually create a newer player, and with one of the slots that you have on this player you can save your progress, but when you're in this world you can actually traverse around in a little bit more of an open map. You can explore places including homes, rundown homes, places that were overrun by Titans, have to clear out those areas, travel around on stuff, play objectives, actually move around a lot and look for serum for instance. So instead of making serum so much easier in this game mode, make it where serum's a lot harder to obtain and you have to actually eat another Titan shifter to be able to obtain that said Titan's powers. That would be a lot more interesting for it, and it would be adding a lot more for PvP, which would be fun because I mean I would say for instance if that was to be added, add like a permadeath system where if you die you lose that character, or you get like how Deep Woken is, you get a dirty bar. But it'd be interesting to see. I would like to see PvP. It doesn't have to exactly be that. I know some people are going to be like, it's Attack on Titan, I don't want to play Deep Woken on Attack on Titan. I get that, but just think about how fun PvP would be. Instead of just fighting Titans constantly, you can fight each other and it's more refreshing. Coming in at the #3 spot, this is Prestige 5 trading. So this is for update 4. Currently how we have it at the moment, we all sit in one lobby and a trade lobby, and it's Prestige 1s all the way up to current Prestige, which is Prestige 4. And then everyone is trading everything. And with the prestige ones, a lot of them trade smaller stuff because, as you know, you can't trade perks and other stuff until you hit prestige 2 and 3 coming in with serum. But I think they should do like how Dungeon Quest does. Dungeon Quest has trading, but lower levels trade in the main area, and then if you go to this area that's plus level 300, there's usually higher levels in there that are trading. I think they should make their own kind of prestige 5 special trading area. So like for people who are, let's say, have more items and are more richer, instead of sitting in a lobby waiting for people hoping that someone in the lobby has good items. But I mean, most people use the Discord servers instead of, some people do use the AOTR, but I mean, like, sometimes you find good trades because not a lot of people on AOTR know the values, so it's easier to trade on AOTR than it is at Discord because people can just pull up the value list easier. Have it where prestige 5 at a certain level, you can actually go to a different lobby. With that different lobby, you can actually trade other people. There's more likelihood of other people having higher tier items, which is pretty much like higher tier trading. So you don't have to sit there and get trades from prestige 1s who are trading perks. There's a higher chance for you doing like P5 and having like more stuff to do and stuff like that. Like, so for more items and stuff, like people who are richer and have more things. Just that kind of lobby I would like to see, just for it to be easier for trading instead of, you know, waiting in a lobby hoping that somebody with good items join. Because don't get me wrong, sometimes I definitely get my trades from items on AOTR than more than I do the Discord. Coming in at the number 4 spot, I believe this is capture points and protect. I would like to see actually capture points as well and protecting. So say for instance, if you have a shifter, you have to actually protect that shifter, and someone who is like, say for instance, Kinney's anti-personnel people, they have to actually capture that player or kill that shifter before that another person gets to an objective. This kind of ties back into the PvP, but this kind of adds like game modes to the game. So like you can actually have more objectives, and like I said, instead of just killing titans or doing raids, this kind of adds more of a refreshing filler. You know, it's more fun, there's more movement, and you have to actually think about things. Like if you want to actually put a fake Titan shifter in the carriage and have the other Titan shifter actually moving around, or if you want those people to swoop in and do a little bit more, it'd be a little bit more interesting to actually have objectives. Coming in at the number 5 spot, this is a short and sweet one. I would like to see Canny's anti-personnel's equipment and gear in the game. Yes, it's kind of useless for the AOTR at the moment because, you know, they said that, hey, there's not any going to be like any, you know, PvP for any time soon. But Evo did confirm saying that they PvP game mode question mark on one of my older videos I talked about. Can't remember if I find it. But they talked about maybe adding PvP. So if they do add PvP, the Kinney anti-personnel gear would be really fun to use to actually try around and zip around with and stuff like that. So I would like to see his gear. You know, I like the way they move around, and it's cool. And the Levi versus the Kinney scene is really cool. It's a cool concept for just literally gear made to stop humans. This one's kind of coming to the items. I would like to actually see item locking as well. I don't think this is currently in the game. I actually sometimes when I have, like, say for instance 2 serums or 3 serums or like 15 something items, if I open a ton of chests, if you guys gift or something like that, I go through and I sell 14 of them, and I try to keep one so I can always have one in my inventory just for the say that I have it, because I'm a collector myself. But I think they should just add item locking. So like, if say for instance, if you have, I don't know, like serum, or if you have scars or something like that, or certain scars that you want to keep, but you have like 10 other scars that have other stats that you're trading, you can lock your scars so that you don't actually trade them away. Like I said, I don't think this is in the game. It might be in the game. I don't know about it if it is currently at the moment, so I don't think it is. The last thing for this video is actually memory trading with Prestige 5 coming around, and actually a lot of people who were mainly looking for scrolls. This might make scrolls a little obsolete in trade value, which I hope that it wouldn't, but I would like to see memory trading. A lot of people are looking for certain memories, and a lot of people are willing to trade a lot of items for those certain memories, because this is in the concept of people who do builds, because this game has a lot of builds that you can do in it. Memory trading would help out a lot for people who are wanting to do certain builds, or just be able to swap around really fast to a different build, being able to offer items for those memories, or even if it's just memories for memories, or keys or scrolls for memories. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. Like I said, if you guys want to join up the Discord server, feel free. If you guys want to add me on Roblox as well, Roblox will be in the description. Twitch is in the description. Everything is in the description if you guys want to join up. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. I appreciate all you guys who watch this video. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day and night, and you guys all have beautiful faces. Have a good one.